Alright, hello, I'm aimlessCorsair and welcome back to Fallout. You just caught me relaxing here, one of my favourite spots, the sort of porch smoking area overlooking the quagmire of the bar that we made a couple of episodes ago. In this episode, it's going to be another buildy one. I want to be able to set up one of the things, the main thing I want to be able to set up is I want to set up a convenience store, sort of trader, sort of shop. For the settlement, you know, just so somewhere that, you know, so there's somewhere local that all the settlers and stuff can like buy and sell buy their goods and stuff, and another form of income from the settlement. And I've had this sort of, for this purpose, I've had this particular house sort of earmarked here, and I was hoping to be able to turn this into sort of a convenience store sort of thing, because I guess I'm just... I've watched Clerks one too many times, and like Jay and Silent Bob can like sort of stand out here and like deal drugs and also and get up to all sorts of mischiefs and shenanigans. But anyway, enough about Kevin Smith pop culture. Yep, so I'm gonna hope to be able to use this and give it a real sort of convenience store, corner shop sort of look. So that's what we're gonna be doing first. So I think I'll get to that. Yeah, anyway, so here we are. We've cleared out the whole place. And the first thing is what we're going to have to do is try and patch up some of these walls and windows and stuff, and in order to do that we're going to be using the old tried and true doormat technique. That's pretty much perfect. It's nice when the plan comes together. Sometimes you can't quite place the mat, and like the wall, you have to sort of make do with something that looks a bit janky, but that looks pretty good. I don't know. I don't know enough about like either like the Chernobyl or like 3 Mile Island or other nuclear sort of disasters, but like I do wonder whether the world would actually look. I don't know. Somehow I doubt the world would be like Fallout if a Fallout style situation occurred. Like if there was a nuclear war, like a global nuclear war that sort of devastated the planet and kind of destroyed the humanity, I'm not sure whether it would actually cause as much devastation as you see in Fallout, particularly given that we're like 200 years after the event now. So, like, would the world still be like this, or would it not have recovered? Would it have recovered? I don't know. Like, obviously, we've not seen that. We don't have anything to go on, in the sense of like we haven't seen a global annihilation yet, and hopefully won't for at least some amount of time. Yep, there we are. We have the door. Yay, doors! It was very useful. What kind of door do we want? We had there's a red door on the bar. We've got lots of red doors. Maybe a door will look good on this structure. Blue door? No. Maybe a white door. I think. Maybe? Yeah, we'll go with the white door. Oh. We've got cages, suddenly. Is that part of the update, or did we get a magazine for that? I haven't noticed that before. We got different doors. We do have different doors! Oh my god. We've got so many different doors. You just rocked my world. This one is perfect. Okay, fuck this door. We'll store this door. But this one is perfect for a shop. Oh, that's so cool. Fences? Any more fences? We also got we can build picket fences, which is nice. If we want to like maybe we should put some picket fences on our in our front garden. Oh, that's so nice. I like it. I really like this. This gives it a really nice homely sort of feel. Really plays off that sort of like 50s Americana sort of look that Fallout goes with, and it particularly goes with the character of Jack Marlowe as I've been playing him. Because like basically like I've been thinking recently about how like who is the character of Jack Marlowe? Who are we playing? You know, and he's very much a dad. You know, he's a very paternal sort of figure. You know, he's a man from before the war who's searching for his sort of lost son. So that kind of fish out of water sort of. He's not of this world. You know, he's not of the post-apocalyptic Fallout world. He's a stranger in this land. You know, so that's kind of, you know, he'll never really. He might get used to it, but he'll never really be of it in the way that people who have grown up after the war and were born after the war sort of like own it, are part of it. You know, he's part of the old world. He's a relic of the old world in many ways. I guess that's sort of how I'm kind of playing him. Anyway, enough of that distraction.
At least it's not raining.
Anyway, back to what we're actually here to do today, which is build a. Oh no, we are not here. We're not here for combat. No, we are pacifist for the time being. Not about death and destruction today. We're about creation. You know, because you've got to balance it out. You know, I'm not exactly like Mr. Eastern philosophy, but you know, it is like yin and yang. You know, you can't go be all like sort of death and destruction all the time. You got to balance that shit out with a bit of creation. You know. Enough me philosophizing. Anyway, so here we are. We have sealed up all of the windows and doors, windows and walls and stuff, and I've sort of left the ceiling alone because the ceiling's always a bit janky with these old sanctuary houses. But yeah, we've got a cool new door, which I'm guessing is part of an update or something, which is awesome. It's got a real retail sort of vibe to it, which is what I like about this door. You know, it's not someone's house, and it lends itself to like the fact that this is a like a shop, not a house. Whereas like over here, I added a picket fence, because I've been playing around with the picket fences. But yeah, so like this is someone's home, and the picket fence adds to a sort of homeliness to this, to our house here. But like back over here is a convenience store, and that door sort of lends itself to it. So yeah, we've fixed up all the windows and holes in the wall and stuff. So now comes the bit of we need to start filling this place with stuff. But first, I think maybe some lighting would be in order. Yep, got it all lit up, all outside and inside, or at least this room. The back rooms here that we're not making use of, I don't see much reason to light them right now. But yeah, we've got it all set up. Now it's all just a matter of decoration and making it look nice. Well, actually first we need to put in what is probably the most important thing, which is the shop. But we don't have enough. Gonna have to make some money.
Keep away from my stall. I don't know you.
Okay, calm down. Why?
Why?
Because I don't know you, and I will not serve a synth pretending to be human. So are you human?
Sarcastic?
No, I'm Jangles, the moon monkey.
That's just what a synth would do, ducking the question. We don't serve your kind here.
Hey, Myrna.
I said we don't serve your kind here, you synth. Trying to tell me you're human now?
Yeah, we are.
Human as the day I was born.
Well, you do look human enough. But I'll be watching you. I have eyes like a... Well, they're good eyes. Got it?
Myrna,
All right.
calm down.
We
We're
can do
not...
business, but no funny stuff.
Okay. Calm down, Myrna. We're not here. We're not a synth. We're not here to do anything shady. We're just here to sell you a bunch of drugs.
Let's see what you
Okay.
got.
Here's what we got.
Shut up and let me sell you drugs. Okay, so we have sold drugs to like suspicious trader Minera or whatever her fucking name was in Diamond City. But yeah, now we can actually buy the store, which is the most important thing. I think maybe over here, maybe sort of, because what we're going for is a sort of a convenience, like I've said before, a convenience store kind of look. And I think one of the things like a convenience store sort of general sort of has is the checkouts. The till always tends to be over here, like tends to be by the entrance. So we'll put it over here because I think this is the most appropriate place to put it. Okay, and they can still get back here. Okay, cool. Alright, okay, now comes the fun bit. Decoration! Now we get to decorate it and make this place actually feel like a convenience store. First things first, what convenience store is complete without some, like, sort of coolers, drink dispensers, sort of things going on? And they tend to be by the, checkout as well. No, not necessarily. And I think this might be the best place for them. Alright, so here we are. We've completed the convenience store. I think it looks nice. We've got a nice dumpster and a couple of signs out here just to give the... and this door, which I think gives it a nice impression that this is a shop, not a house. So come in and spend your bottle caps here, which is good. Door. We've got our clerk, our Dante, behind the counter here, and he can stand here and be snarky to everyone that comes in. And if we had an RTS, if video rentals were a thing in Fallout, we'd set that up, but there's not, so he can just stand there by himself and be like angsty. And we got these shelves, which give it the impression of being a nice sort of convenience store. Nothing on them, and I can't honestly be bothered to fill them up with stuff, because that just sounds like a chore. And I think it looks fine, but as it is, we've got a sale. This is the sale section. I've got a magazine rack and the coolers, which is nice. And in the employees only section here, which is just all these back rooms here that we might use for like bunk rooms at some point, you know. So this building will have like dual purpose, but for now, for the time being, it's like closed off. And yeah, I think it's good. I think it's turned out nicely, and yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. Okay, so we've set up our convenience store. Now all our settlers have a place to buy all their cigarettes and magazines and stuff, and angsty 20-somethings with no course in life have somewhere to work. For those of you who don't get that, you should really watch Clerks. It's a good film. Anyway, enough about my love for Kevin Smith movies. The next thing we need to set up in Sanctuary is currently our settlers have nowhere to like get first aid or any kind of medical treatment. They just sort of like... I mean, like, you know, farming's hard work, particularly when you're doing it in the Commonwealth and you're dealing with raiders and stuff every other day. So, but we need a doctor. We need some sort of clinic, medical clinic, and I think this house here I have got earmarked is probably the best place for it. It's nice and open. So yeah, I think we'll set up this. Spend the rest of the episode. Oops, sorry, Curie. Turning this building into the medical clinic. So I'll just get to clearing this place out. Okay, we have the basic structure sort of done for the medical clinic. We've filled up all the windows and holes in the walls, and we put in a generator with some lighting. So now it's time. I wasn't able to get rid of this for some reason. Won't let me scrap it, so we're just gonna have to leave that there. But I think we can work around that. Yep. Now it's time to get our medical clinic. Put it here. Yeah, where the doc can just sort of like, well, whatever random wastelander we decide is suddenly our doctor, despite not having any prior medical experience. Also, I kind of like the fact that just whenever you go to deal with the doctor and get healed, you're going to see just behind him, just stowed away, this corpse here. So which I quite like. Maybe that's what you get when you just select random settlers to be your town doctor, even despite not having any prior medical knowledge experience. Okay, but yeah, we want to make this look like a clinic, or sort of hospital. So we'll get a few beds. We kind of want some more utilitarian looking beds. This will also add to our the amount of settlers that we can have in Sanctuary, so that's another good thing. But I think the beds will help make it look like this is where we treat our wounded. So I'm not entirely sure what other stuff we can put in here to make it look like we've got medical equipment. There isn't really medical equipment here. Decoration wise. Oh, there's a cigarette machine, but we won't put that in the medical clinic. Maybe we'll put that in over there, but no, focus, James. I want to put it on, focus on one thing. Maybe some meat. Maybe some blood packs. And some bone. I think I have some of those on me. Drugs. Okay, we want our drugs sign. Okay, well here we are. We've finished the medical clinic. Now our settlers have a nice place to come where they can be treated by an untrained medical professional if they're ever injured. Let's have a look at the outside here. It's pretty simplistic. On the outside. We've got a drugs sign, so if anyone is in need of a fix, they know that this is the place they can come to. A sort of business-like door and lights and stuff. If we head on inside, we've got we've got like beds and chairs for anyone who's visiting their ill or dying loved one. Got sort of tool chests and coolers and stuff. I wasn't quite sure with what else to put in here besides beds and chairs and stuff. And obviously here's the quote-unquote doctor. So I've kind of gone with sort of a kind of Hannibal Lecter vibe. I like the idea that we've got this sort of that our doctor, or the random settler we've roped into being our doctor, is possibly a cannibal, and so we've gone with kind of a cultured air about this, kind of a Hannibal Lecter kind of vibe. So we've got classical music playing, sort of cultured-looking paintings. Yeah, you included. He's in a like Vault-Tec lab uniform just to give you the impression he's a doctor, even though he's just thoroughly untrained. He's a random settler I selected. We've got over here, we've got his office. We've got another painting, his desk where people can come in and have a one-on-one session, and a sort of sofa just in case if anyone needs any psychiatric sort of like therapy or whatever. The records here. It keeps on file for everyone. Generator room, and just over here we've got I dread to think what these cages are for, but we won't look at that. Probably weren't meant to see that. I didn't see anything, but yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. I think it's quite nice. It's quite cool. So yeah, it's nice to have. We have a medical clinic for our settlement now. It's actually coming along quite nicely, our settlement. We've got like a medical clinic, we've got a bar, and a convenience store and various bunk rooms. So yeah, it's quite nice. We've got a nice sort of setup here. Well, anyway, I think that about wraps it up for this episode. In the next episode, we'll probably do a bit more questing and stuff. Make a change from this sort of building. But yeah, that about wraps it up for this episode. So from me, I've been aimlessCorsair, this has been Fallout, and until next time, remember, you've got a friend in me. See ya.